हेलो फ्रेंड्स, मैं सेल्फ डॉक्टर वीना ठाकुर। इस वीडियो में हम डिस्कस करेंगे कि सुपर कंडक्टर्स क्या होते हैं, सुपर कंडक्टिविटी क्या होती है, व्हाट इज क्रिटिकल टेम्परेचर और ट्रांजिशन टेम्परेचर, हाउ द सुपर कंडक्टिविटी फिनोमिना वाज डिस्कवर्ड एंड व्हिच मटेरियल्स शोज द बिहेवियर ऑफ सुपर कंडक्टिविटी. When we are talking about the classification of a material on the basis of their electrical properties, we usually classify them into three categories: insulators, semiconductors, and conductors. Insulator does not conduct electricity and they have negligible number of free electrons. If we talk about semiconductors, so semiconductors are those which conduct electricity between conductor and insulator. And conductors are those which conduct high electricity and they have a large number of free electrons. But you know what? Apart from these three basic categories, we also have another type of materials which are known as superconductors. As the name suggests, that these are the materials which possess superconducting properties. Hence, superconductivity is a phenomena in which the electrical resistivity suddenly drops to zero at its transition temperature or critical temperature. Transition temperature is that temperature below which the material behaves like a superconductor and above which the material comes in its normal state. Now, how we define superconductors? So, superconductors is a materials that can conduct electricity without resistance or zero resistance is known as superconductor. Now let's see how the phenomena of superconductivity was discovered. The phenomena of superconductivity was discovered by H.K. Onnes on 8th April 1911. As we know that when we increasing the temperature of a material, the resistivity of the material is also increasing. But when we decreasing the temperature, the resistivity of the material is also decreasing. Onnes performed his experiment on this basis and he was used mercury as a material for his experiment. He plotted a graph between temperature and the resistivity of the material, where the temperature is at along x-axis and the resistivity of the material is along y-axis. He observed that when he was decreasing the temperature of a mercury gradually, then the resistivity of the mercury is also decreasing gradually. But at certain temperature, about 4.2 Kelvin, the resistivity of the mercury suddenly drops to zero. This particular temperature at which the resistivity of the mercury suddenly drops to zero is called critical temperature or the transition temperature. This temperature is represented by Tc. So above the below the critical temperature, it's mean in this region, the mercury behave like a superconductor, and above the critical temperature, it's mean in this region, the mercury comes in its normal state. Onnes also disclosed his research in 1911 in a paper titled "On the Sudden Rate at which the Resistance of Mercury Disappears." Onnes also stated in that the specific resistance became thousands of times less in amount relative to the best conductor at ordinary temperature. Onnes later reversed the process and found that at 4.2 Kelvin, the resistance returned to the material. Initially, Onnes called the phenomena supraconductivity, and the latter, the term superconductivity was adopted. He was also awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1913 for his discovery of superconductivity. Now, what we have discussed about superconductors. Superconductor is a material which shows zero resistance. Below a certain temperature, it shows this property is called superconductivity. And that particular temperature below which the material behave like a superconductor is called critical temperature or transition temperature. And above the critical temperature, the material comes in its normal state. We have seen that mercury shows superconducting property below the critical temperature 4.2 Kelvin. But if we talk about silver, so it does not show the behavior of superconductivity at a critical temperature 4.2 Kelvin. Superconductors show Meissner effect, which is the expulsion of magnetic field. At a high temperature, high magnetic field or high current density, the property of superconducting vanishes. It's mean in all these conditions, the material does not behave like a superconductor. Superconductors are also perfect diamagnetic materials. There is no loss in energy conduction, and it is used for the generation of a strong magnetic field. Now, all these are the materials which behave like a superconductor, and all these materials have different value of critical temperature. If we talk about gallium, so the value of the critical temperature is 1.1 Kelvin, and the gallium behave like a superconductor below the critical temperature 1.1 Kelvin. If we talk about aluminum, so the value of the critical temperature is 1.2 Kelvin, and below which the aluminum behave like a superconductor. Similarly, for iridium, the critical temperature value is 3.4 Kelvin. And for tin, the value of the critical temperature is 3.7 Kelvin. And for mercury, the value of critical temperature is 4.2 Kelvin. For lead, the value of the critical temperature is 7.2 Kelvin, and so on. So all these materials behave like a superconductor at different value of critical temperature. Now in this video, we have discussed about what is superconductor, what is superconductivity, what is critical temperature, what is transition temperature, and which materials behave like a superconductor. In the next video, we will discuss very interesting properties of superconductors. Thanks for watching. Thank you.